Hi, I'm Amy Scruggs, and I'm the host of Operation American Dream, but I am here right now with a very special interview. It's not very often that Craig Sewing, who is the founder, CEO of Ignite Media and the American Dream TV, gets to be in my hot seat, and we're gonna hear a little bit from him today, and I wanna share this. We're gonna get right to it, Craig.
I'm nervous.
I'm
really nervous.
You should not be nervous,
Okay.
it's just
Rapid
me.
fire hot seat.
I'm so excited to put you on the hot seat. You
Okay.
have given so much of your time, your heart, your life, everything to the American Dream TV. The three shows, Lifestyles, Operation American Dream, and you're always the one on this side, making everybody just shine and giving incredible information. But it's my turn today that I wanted to hear from you, first of all, why you're so passionate about the American Dream TV, first of all.
Well, I hope everybody notices that you took my job. You know, I used to actually host this show, but everyone decided they liked Amy Scruggs more.
It's not true.
So I got moved on. Here's the thing, you know, the American Dream is our show, it's our flagship show, and I'm really passionate about it. I think the mainstream media is so negative, and so what we try and do is create a bipartisan message that goes against the grain of that negative media and empowers the mindset of positive belief and the American Dream. So that's our show. But as you know, we have Operation American Dream, which you now host, and that's really more committed to those who protect the freedoms that allow us to do these amazing things in this country, and that's our military. And so it's just it was a passion project, and I know you have a huge passion around it as well. So it's actually been really easy to do. It's been a lot of fun. We're in a military town, so the guests that you've lined up. By the way, she puts it all together. I carry the show producer title. You produce the show. You bring in all these high-profile guests, these amazing stories, these vets, these charities, and it's all about honoring those who protect our freedoms, which we all take a little bit for granted. So we have a show to make sure that we don't.
And I'm so appreciative because we came together and you trusted me to step into Operation American Dream, and I knew that you really had a passion and a heart for it. Where do you see it going in the next couple years? How do you see it touching lives across the nation as it pairs in with what you're doing with American Dream?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the American Dream, and I don't want to confuse our audience, so there's the American Dream and then there's Operation American Dream. The American Dream spread into 12 cities this year from about April on. That means I visited each of those cities at least twice, so 24 plus airplanes, hotel beds, and I didn't have to. I could have done it on a webinar, right? To me, meeting the people that are going to be a part of your show, the success of your show, your sponsors, it's a relationship business. And so that's been a really exciting thing to do. That is just old school hustle, creating a vision that you want people to just be a part of. Operation American Dream. This is something that it is more magnetic than anything else we've ever done. I believe that we've had to blaze a trail with American Dream, but I see Operation being able to come right on top of that, because what you get out of that is there's just such a passion in people about the military. And even people that maybe have a problem with the war, you may not like a war, right? Nobody likes war, but you support the warrior. The men and women, they're so brave, the commitments they make, they're so modest, you know? So I think as we take these shows across the country, this is a popular term these days when we're talking about online stuff, viral. I think Operation American Dream has more opportunity to go viral, to have millions of followers, to have a great message about our military, and to provide tools and resources to them, but also value to the end-all viewer who supports it. So I just see 2018 being a year where Operation American Dream spreads across the country, not only on cable, but also online. And that's where people are engaging, we're consuming content here these days. You do a phenomenal job on the show, a phenomenal job with you, the guests, the interviews. And so who wouldn't want to watch that, right? I mean, you just get to watch Scruggs. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
No, I wanted to highlight as well just how much behind the scenes people don't realize how passionate and how driven you are to the entire success of all of these shows, especially the American Dream TV. And I watch, and I know the sleepless nights. I know you've had like just hours on end at airports and handling business, and we're hearing emails from you at all hours of the day because you are not sleeping as you take this passion out across the nation. And I wanted to personally thank you on the behalf of everybody here at Ignite Media, on behalf of myself with Operation, and everybody involved in the American Dream TV for everything that you have done to make this happen. And I'm super excited to see where this train is going next year.
Well, that's humbling.
Thank you.
But it is passion, right? You have to have some bigger vision, some bigger belief. and that inspires the hotel beds in the late night emails.
Right.
It's not, look, a lack of sleep is because I want to get up and do it, right?
Right.
It's not like I'm having sleepless nights and oh poor me, or I'm traveling the country because I have to. It's because I want to. And one of the things that happened this year, when we look back on 2017, I think it was the year where it rolled over from being one guy's passion with an assistant to a whole organization now that marches to the beat of the same drum, from our production team, our editing team, our social media, our co-hosts. I think that now it's become this thing that's so much bigger than me, and that's where really the passion actually comes from. Is it's like now you have a responsibility for all these people that you care so much about, not to mention what the message is doing and the ripple effect it's having in the military. So it's now got a life of its own, to the point where people don't even know me anymore. They just know Amy Scruggs and Operation American Dream.
That's not true.
The prettier face for the show.
That's not
But
true.
it's fun. I like the business side of all of it.
I can
because
tell.
it's very relationally driven. We know all of our sponsors. You know our guests. And when we go into new markets, we build those new relationships, and that's my favorite part of business is the relationships.
And that clearly shines through in everything that you're doing. It's time for the holidays, time for you to take a deep breath and maybe get some rest. What is your favorite holiday tradition with your family?
Oh, okay. Christmas is big in the Sewing family. I would say in St. Louis, Missouri, where I'm from, my parents, who are older now, they have thrown a Christmas Eve party for the whole neighborhood for 30, 40 years.
Wow.
My parents still live in the house I was raised in. My dad still wears the same pants that he wore 40 years ago. They're these
I love
obnoxious
that.
red plaid. He can't button them. He has to use a belt, and it's just, it doesn't button. And it's the cool thing about it is all the families that raised me, the community that raised me, are still there, still engaged, and there's all kinds of fun things that happen. A couple of years ago, I had to give my sister a Heimlich maneuver and saved her life at
my
the dinner
gosh.
table. That's good stuff.
That is good. You can't make that up.
You need that on Christmas. Sausage, bing,
Wow.
all went down.
Oh my
So
gosh.
imagine 40 years of that. So
That's
I love
awesome.
the holidays. I love the cold weather. I love the snow. San Diego's amazing, but to go back and experience that's always nice.
Well, you deserve to have an incredible time this year. Take a deep breath and really be thankful for all the people that have come in to support you and what's ahead for next
Yeah,
year
you're
from all the
absolutely
hard
right.
work that you've done. Thank you for taking the time to be in my hot seat
Thanks,
today.
Amy Scruggs.
Thank
It wasn't
you.
that hot. It wasn't that tough. It was fun.
Craig
Thanks.
Sewing. That's it. Can't say any more than that.